Today on the channel, we got a total eclipse of the heart with the Joe Fest Valaverse Action Force exclusive Eclipse.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another Valaverse exclusive unboxing and review. And today on the channel, we got the Joe Fest exclusive Eclipse. But for all your non-Valaverse action figure needs, make sure you're hitting up Entertainment Earth. Use discount code Kyle, save yourself 10% on all in-stock items. Anything over $79 does ship free. And Eclipse is going back up on the Valaverse Action Force website. She was up, she was down, she was at Joe Fest, but she is coming back up on the site. So if you were looking for this one, make sure you head that way. And of course, this is our second Eclipse figure we've unboxed here on the channel, as we did unbox the prior edition a month ago, 2 months ago, 3 months ago. What is time, as we always do say. But Eclipse is a very popular one of those characters that have really taken off and is probably one of, if not the most popular Valaverse action figure so far. And I think this Eclipse one here with the war paint, because you know, we always talk about it on the channel, people love masks, they love face paint, and Eclipse, she's donning the face paint in this one, so you knew I had to have this figure at the end of the day. But we are going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. So let's take a look at Eclipse here. Special packaging design here for the exclusive. Really do like that. Love all kind of the, I don't know, arrows going on. It almost looks like downward arrows. It almost looks like braiding, kind of like rope. I'm not sure exactly what, but we got the Action Force logo in red down here. Eclipse. Big bubble window right there. And then on the side, nice drawing there. Very cool paint on her face. Action Force on this side. Then on the back, we get the massive blurb. I'm not going to read all of that. We do get 2 Action Force points. Make sure you're saving those points. We picked up the exclusive Condor, and we, being me, I picked up 2 of them with my points. Had to have those, but we got some artwork on the back. And then we got a lot going on. There's a lot to read, so I will pause the video, or I won't pause the video, but you can pause the video, and you can read the back of the file card if you really want to find out more about Eclipse and find out her whole story and what's going on, what she's up to, all those kind of fun things. Now, what do we got going on here? So we do get the stand in there. Not a huge fan of taping the stand to the back of the package there. It's very DC McFarlane style. Problem is, there's some people that want to open these and then put them back in the box. It's very tough with this heavy-duty tape here. You're basically going to rip the back of this cardboard. So I can see some people saying, well, I want to keep my cardboard nice. Well, you're not going to keep it perfect, that's for sure. And you're going to rip it a little bit there, just like I did. So see you later, goodbye. Packaging, get out of here. Put some spin on it. See you later. I'll get those points later. I'll get those points later. There you go. But we do get the stand here, and you guys know I appreciate a stand. Love getting a stand with every figure. I think that is pretty cool, so we do get that with Eclipse. Per the course, per the usual here. And then we get Eclipse. We got 3 total heads with this one. All kinds of stuff, all kinds of weapons, you name it. It's all going on. It's all going on here. We got a lot of twist ties as well going on. The continued bane of my existence is the twist ties. But we got a bunch on old Eclipse here. Got to lock her down, got to hold her down, especially in that face paint. She might be like the Ultimate Warrior and get all fired up. You know how it goes. But man, then we're taped in on, we're taped in, we're clipped in. There's no messing around with this one right here. That is for sure. So let's get all this stuff out. Let's see if I can pull all these weapons, these hands. Oh my gosh, it's all in there. It's all in there tight. It's all in there tight. Oh my gosh. Yeah, patience, patience, Kyle. Patience. You'll get it all out. You'll get it all out eventually, I think. I think I will. Oh my gosh. Should have took this offline. Didn't realize there was all this tape going on here. But here we are. Here we are. Welcome to the land of tape. Oh my gosh. Alright, there's one. I'm gonna focus in here. Focus in. Concentrate. Concentrate. You're smarter than the tape, Kyle. Maybe. Maybe. This looks like pretty smart tape, I tell you what. And you got the fist locked in there tight. Man, that is some strong tape. Somebody give me this tape supplier here for Valaverse as well while we're at it. That's some of the strongest tape you'll find. Some of the strongest tape in the action figure game is what that is right there. But man, oh man. And we got magazine after magazine in here. We got Reader's Digest. We got Sports Illustrated. And we got sticky hard tape. There's another one. Oh my gosh, this could be, somebody timed this, could be the longest unboxing of all time. Last one, we did it. See you later. Don't ever come back. I've had enough of you. There it goes. All right, let's get things squared away here. Let's get things looking good. Let's look at these hands first. Then we'll dive into the weapons. Then we'll dive into, of course, the extra heads here. So we do get 2 gripping hands out of the package. You get 2 cupping hands, so they can cup the weapon. We've seen that in the past as well. A fist, 1 fist of fury. Nope, we got 2 fists of fury. And then we got 2 more gripping hands. So choose your own gripping hand adventure. So we do have those. All the hands wrapped in the green kind of tape going on. Definitely like that. You got the big old, gosh, what do you call these things? Like a scythe? Scythe or something? You know, bam, I'm gonna take care of some hay and take care of some heads if she needs to. But nice blade on this, nice silver on there, black around it. Very, very cool weapon here. Then we do got a straight up knife going on with the black and silver on the blade. Nice curved angle to it. Nice sculpting as well. We've seen that kind of stuff before. A little pistol action here for her as well. All black. You got a little bit of a greenish tip color on the end of the pistol. Love getting a pistol, and then you get a pistol and you get a big old rifle. So I always love having that. A big gun and a little gun. I think that is the way to go. You can put your own magazine in here, so choose your own magazine adventure. We do get 4 different magazines for this one. Seems like a little bit overkill to me, but it is what it is, I guess, at the end of the day. But definitely like this weapon here. I always like the big rifles, of course, that we get with the Valaverse figures, Action Force figures. So looking good in the accessory department. Now we get down to some heads going on. And let's look at the head right out of the package first. What is going on with this head? It is crazy. She's got the face paint going on, looking awfully menacing, looking awfully mean on this head right here. Kind of a shorter haircut, too. Of course, it does remind me of the first version of Eclipse, of course, which, like I said, we did unbox on the channel already. Definitely looking good there, though. I like what I see. I like what's got going on there. Definitely interesting. Now we get the second head here, and oh, this is probably the head I'm going to use. She's got the screaming head. It's like she's got her war paint on. She's screaming. She's ready to take on the world. It's interesting how this head is a little bit bigger than the stock head, though. That's one thing I do notice. You put them side by side, it's a much bigger head. But definitely cool. A lot of personality in this one, the screaming head. And then you got the face covering head. So she's got all the paint around her eyes, and then you got the coverings all over the top. This would almost be great for an army builder. You could almost pretend this is a different character if you really wanted to. So a lot of heads to choose from here. I think I'm leaning towards the screaming head is probably the way I'm going to go. We can walk through the articulation real quick on this one. Is you do get the arms all the way around, side to side, very tight joints as we usually get with these Action Force figures. Definitely tight elbows, but they have the double jointed pinless elbows, hands back forth side to side. Hand is not removable. You got to always heat up the hand, and then all the ones will be interchangeable from there. But you can't just pull them out like we can in our Marvel Legends, things like that. So FYI on that one there. Big old splits if you need them. She's got the splits going on. Of course, you got the waist as well. Then you got the drop-down hips. We see that with a lot of toy lines these days. Thigh cut, double-jointed pinless knees. Once again, the tightest joints in the game. Boot cut there, and then ankles back forth side to side. Of course, she does have a peg hole. She does fit on the stand. No issues there for sure. And then you got all kinds of storage on her. I always love these military-like figures, G.I. Joe Classified included, where we can store stuff with the characters. You got the holster here for her holster here for her gun on the side there. You can easily store that. You got a spot for her knife on the back. Her tactical vest here. You got 2 more magazines in there. You can have those stored in, and then I guess the other ones aren't going to be able to be stored there, but you do got a spot for a backpack if you wish to have a backpack going on. She does got a scarf up top, so when you remove the head, you can take the scarf off if you want to. You can kind of mix and match your stuff. I believe you should be able to get this vest off somehow. Yes, I think you can. Yes, it connects on the side. So you can also take off this vest that she has on if you want to. So you really mix and match and change this customer up, make her how you want her to be. She also has got a nice sleeve of tattoos going on here. And then you got the wrist wrappings all the way to the forearm wraps. A lot of good stuff going on there. Very army colors with the greens and the browns here. Definitely looks like a chick that's ready for some combat. She's ready to fight the world like a young man of war at the end of the day. Definitely an interesting one. And of course, we had the old version of Eclipse here. Very much more subdued compared to this one. This is her just on a normal day, apparently. This is when things get really out of control. When business really picks up, she dons this outfit here. but a lot of reuse between these two across the board, just painted differently. And that's the crazy thing. A little change of paint makes it feel like it's a totally different figure, which isn't a bad thing if you ask me. And you could definitely swap back and forth if you want to mix and match the weapons and some of the pieces and parts between these two. You could easily do that if you want to. Very, very cool, though, between the two. Gotta say, I love the war paint face paint version. Definitely something cool about that. There's no doubt about it. So that's probably my preferred Eclipse. But you could really get away with saying they're two different characters, or who knows, maybe they're twins playing different roles. You could have that going on. A lot of stuff you could do with some of these Valaverse figures, of course. A lot of customizing potentials. There is a gear pack coming for her, and it sounds like it will be for sale on PowerCon. As I'm filming this, we're about a week away from PowerCon. Who knows when this will go up on YouTube, but it's probably on Patreon before PowerCon. But there is going to be a pack for sale. You'll be able to get first dibs on her pack. It'll come with some extra heads, weapons, things like that, so you can really mix this figure up even more if you really want to, if you want to buy that pack from Valaverse. All about customizing, all about building out and really building a universe, really, at the end of the day, is what Valaverse is getting done out there. So very, very cool figure here, this Eclipse. Definitely prefer it to the last one, which the last one was a really good figure. Definitely do like this one a whole lot. Definitely cool, definitely a must-have if you're into the Valaverse. But what say you guys and gals out there? Did you pick this up at Joe Fest back in the day? Or back in the day, like a couple months ago, but did you pick this up at Joe Fest? Did you get it off their website? Was it an easy pass because you have this one? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Of course, you made it this far. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the old notification bell, as we got videos every single day. And then some. We got even more content, including early access to videos like this on the Patreon channel. And Patreon, as usual, your best way to support this very YouTube channel and all the content it does bring. You can also support the channel at ProWrestlingTees.com. Search Kyle Peterson. And don't forget social media. SirPaul64 on Twitter. Or X, keep forgetting the X, it's X now technically. Instagram, _Kyle_Peterson, and same place at Threads. So there it is for the Eclipse. I am Kyle. See you guys all real soon.